So there's this thing now that's happening more so in our generation where people are having less kids, there are less family relationships, there's less sort of that stuff happening. And I'm seeing the beauty of like having strong relationships and living life together.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, how do we get people to, like you wanted to back in the day, have kids?
I wanted 9.
You wanted 9.
I wanted 9 children.
Yeah, you
But
didn't get that far.
I didn't get that far, unfortunately. But, you know, if I'd have met Hubert before, there'd have probably been
You
9.
probably would have had 9.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, how do we get people of nowadays to realize how important relationships are, do you think?
I think doing things like this.
Yeah, this is it.
I think the more people that there's so many things now. If you take marriage just as an example,
Yeah.
so many people think they've got problems in their marriage,
Yeah.
and they think they're the only one, and
Yeah.
so they get divorced and they think, oh, I can't live like this because nobody else is having to live like this. Well, they're totally wrong, because everybody has problems in their marriage, no matter who
Very
they are.
true.
It's how you work it out together. That's what it
Very
is. You'll
true.
never get somebody perfect to live with, no matter how perfect you are. Like Hubert, we were very alike in lots of ways. We liked a lot of the same thing, but we had our differences as well.
Yeah.
You know, not many, but we did. And it's how you handle those differences.
Yeah.
And not giving up at the first hurdle.
Yeah.
And I think people these days give up too easily. I know there are situations where you don't give up. You
Yeah.
need to give up, sorry. But most situations can be resolved.
Manageable.
Yeah, where it's the everyday things, not, you know, I'm not talking about abusive relationships now. I'm
Yeah.
talking about a normal relationship. And I think
There are
the more
problems.
people talk, the more people then realise, oh, hang on a minute, it's not that bad. When we keep it all to ourselves, it builds up in our mind, and we get this, and it becomes this big thing. As though, oh my goodness, you know, there's only me suffering like this, etc., etc.
Yep.
And it's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true, because everybody struggles. Like I say, it's how you deal with it.
And this is why it's so
Talking
good
is
to
key.
communicate and talk together.
Yeah.
This is why we need a mum, we need a grandma, we need a great grandma. We need our relationships. Yeah, because
you do,
this,
because they counsel you these things.
Yeah, that's what I'm
because
saying.
they've got older and they realise, hang on a minute, you know, we've sort of had friends where they've sort of come to us and confidentially have said to us, you know, I'm struggling with this. And when you do that, you get to know about other people. And it's important to choose who you speak to.
Yeah, that's it.
It is. It needs to be somebody that won't be talking to everybody about it. And that's why parents come in, and brothers and sisters, and sort of, even a friend, if you haven't got those people, you know, a good friend.
Yeah.
Just that you can offload to, and they can say, well, actually, yeah, we struggle with that as well. But this is how we've resolved it.
That's it.
So the more you talk, it's talking to people, and just that's how you find out that you're not the only one, and that makes
Awesome.
the whole situation better.
Awesome.